So in Skull and Bones, Eels Twine is a rogue material, and it's going to be very helpful for crafting equipment, crafting and upgrading your ships and stuff. And in the codex it tells you can purchase it from the managers in St. Anne and Penjara. However, if you do that, it's going to be incredibly expensive. If we talk to the manager here, when we go into the black market, each one is going to cost you 750 pieces of 8. And I don't know how many pieces of 8 you guys have got, but I don't have that many. So instead of paying for it, what we can do is go into the helm if I hold down my right bumper. And when we're in here, I recommend Penjara. I mean, you can always check St. Anne, but I've had much better luck with Eels Twine up here. All you want to do is go to the supply network, and you want to go to attacks, and then look for the rogue hunts. And when you are doing these, if you have a look at that description, so it says daily, it says a dangerous fleet of orcas. And then this one says a dangerous fleet of eels. So if you're looking for Eels Twine, you want to do the rogue hunts where you have a dangerous fleet of eels. So if I accept this, and then I'm not sure... No, see, that one's worms, and then those two are orcas. So I've accepted the one that has the dangerous fleet of eels. And now, if we go to the map and figure out where they are... So if you go to your journal and you use the filters to go to contracts, you go down to supply network, we're going to track this. And then if you click in your right stick, it's going to bring up the objective location. So we can see it's 7,600 meters from where I am. So because it's there, what I'm going to do is fast travel down to Three Brothers. And from Three Brothers, I'm making my way over to the marked area. If I slow down a little bit, I really do not like this, these stormy waters. But if we have a look, these are the rogues in front of us. And if we, like there, that one there, that merchant is holding Eels Twine. So what I'm going to do is use my mortar, and I'm going to fire that. And then I'm going to take all these guys down. And after defeating all of the rogues, if we go to my cargo, you're going to see that I unfortunately didn't get my hands on one. So it's not a guarantee, it's just possible loot can be the Eels Twines. So if I now go back to Three Brothers and I fast travel down to... I'm going to go down to St. Anne. And if we have a look at this supply network, if we interact, we go to the attacks again, we are going to see that we've got orcas and worms. And it would seem as though they're exactly the same as Penjara, so I'm not entirely sure on that front. But I mean, you can just take on all of these rogue hunts. They're not difficult to deal with. And it's not a guaranteed drop, but you have at least a small chance of getting your hands on those helm materials. And it's not guaranteed because if it was, then there would be absolutely no point having them for sale for 750 pieces of 8 in the black market. So yeah, all you want to do is just keep on taking on those rogue hunts, deal with the enemies, and try and find the ones that say there's a dangerous fleet of eels. And that is going to be how you can get your hands on Eels Twine without needing to spend a load of pieces of 8 in Skull and Bones. And we are going to leave that video there. I will see you guys in the next one.